G'day, welcome back to Goldson's Gold Making Weekly Recap, The War Within, Episode 6. So, in the last week, I'm down 14,603 gold. My total gold earned since the launch of the War Within expansion is currently 0. I have recorded 442 hours of in-game time, which means I have lost, on average, 15.8k gold per hour. The patron order grind continues. I leveled up a few more alts up to level 75. My earnings ain't as much as I hope, probably mostly due to me buying WoW tokens every day. But all in all, I had a pretty full-on week as usual. Stay tuned for a more in-depth review on how I track my gold and how I spent my time in the game after the intro. G'day truth seekers and confused admirers, Goldson here, showing you a different mindset regarding virtual wealth creation. By setting goals, minimizing the distractions, the power of being focused and consistent. My goal for the War Within is to obtain 100 million gold. Join me on my adventure where I can impart knowledge and important life lessons that has made me the person who I am today. Yeah, sick. Alright, cool. 1st of October. 2024, shit, the year has gone so quickly, man. I can't believe how quick it's gone. Unbelievable. But we got the War Within episode 6. You know, we do it every Tuesday, and this is the recap, and we're going to dive straight into it. No mucking around, boys. All right. So we've done the intro. You notice that we didn't make as much gold, which is all right, because the way I think about it is that I'm heavily investing back into the business, or the alts for this matter. Crazy, but and it doesn't seem like I'm not much of a gold maker, and in time it might prove to not be, but I doubt it. I don't think badly of myself. Know that I can't reach this goal. Like, it's a big goal, and I want to achieve it, and I just want to show that you can put your mind to anything really. And this week we're going to go through every week. We're going to have bloody 72 episodes in total, roughly. That's my estimation, but I do speculate how long the expansion is going to be in the Proof of Gold segment, which is coming up. At the end of the Proof of Gold section, sort of to the end, there's a graph there I put in now, so you can sort of see the projection of where I'm going. So stay tuned for that. What else was there to say? Oh yeah, my sleep pattern's completely fucked. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I normally do this at like 8 o'clock in the morning. But I couldn't sleep, so I had to sleep in. I woke up, so I'm rushing to get this episode out before people realise that, he's not consistent as he says he is, but I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. So stay tuned. Tomorrow I got the Weight Loss Wednesday, so that's going to be fun. But let's go straight into what I crafted for the week. No surprise, the top items here are the spell threads, Daybreak and Sunset spells. I'm sort of crafting one of each, like roughly, not exactly. My operation isn't, because I'm not at my optimal knowledge point level and skill level, and I'm not fully maxed. So my operation is slowly ramping up in terms of business sense. So we're ramping production of the spell threads. So eventually we're going to have, every week we're going to have the same amount of spell threads. The only difference is the amount of ingenuity procs that we get, and that's going to determine, more or less. But we're going to have a projected outline. Well, that's a future episode, so no rush. I do expect it's going to take me 3 months or 12 weeks to gear out all my 92 alts with all the weapons. The profession tools, enchants, skills, the whole lot, the whole shebang. So it's a 3-month journey just to ramp, and once we get to that ramp production, that's when we're going to hopefully start seeing some gold intake. But let's go into it. We got 19 Authority of Storms, it wasn't the best enchant, but it was the enchant that gave the most skill, because I said, fuck it, I might as well level up I've only got 4 enchanting alts pumping out. I should technically make more. If I can make 20 plus high level enchants, so that's 5 a week per character, which is nuts, and they're pretty easy to set up. And I know a lot of people are setting up dual crafting and enchanting alts, because really, they're the most ones. They're the best ones to set up. So if you are interested in old armies, I highly suggest, even if you want to copy me and go alchemy tailoring, but mind you, like it's a slow long-term old army. But if you want the quick returns, go for the enchanting dual crafting. And I might do an episode on that in the future. Not right now. Can't be fun. I'll probably do it when the new patch comes out, just to make it a bit easier. But what else we got? Oh, I had a misclick. I made one Duskweave Bolt rank 3. Whoops. No, they're not really. They're not making as much gold as the spell threads. So, and they use similar amount of concentration, but it's better to cook these ones up, and the prices of these spell threads are coming down every week. I notice the prices coming down, and they're all concentration builds, because there's no chance that people are spending rank 3 materials to make this shit. So right now the spell thread market on NA, and I assume EU, it's all concentration, and eventually it's all going to be concentration, because as more and more people set up their characters, more and more concentrations becoming available to utilize across the whole regions. So max rank crafting is probably good short term, but long term 100% concentration all the way. And I noticed this when the beta started. When I first saw concentration, it just clicked in my mind and said, okay, concentration's gold. That's the long-term thing. Like you just, as soon as you know how the system's going to work, you can work back from that. And that's how I approach my gold making. I don't focus on the short-term gains. I focus on the long-term, gains. So, but we'll see in time. It's my philosophy and shit going into the game. My ideas and what I know about what I know. It's me implementing this in the game and seeing if it works. And if it works, we got some interesting videos in the years ahead. But anyway, I pumped out some Algari resourceful tools enchantment, 3 of them, but really nothing crazy. I'm not really making as much stuff. But mind you, I am making a bit of gold from the daily transmute, just like clicking the button every day on all the alts. It's sort of trickling back a bit of gold. I don't have definitive data on that shit yet, but I will in the future when I got time, because it is a timely thing to do it every day and then record it and then present a video. So, but it's going to come in the future, so you'll be able to see it in the future how much we make from that. But let's nip into the goal review. So we got a big X on the complete a World Soul weekly quest on 120 tunes. So this World Soul quest, I'm pretty sure when I started doing them, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, because you get a spark out of it. You get half a spark. But then I realized it stopped giving half a spark. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And then I realized I couldn't see the weekly soul quests on my alts. And then I realized that it's a level 80 weekly quest for the spark. So you can't really obtain sparks if you're not level 80. So they must have hotfixed that like in the first couple of days of like probably Thursday, Friday last week. And it was a bit shit. I was like, oh shit. So I stopped doing that. So that was a no-go. It kind of makes sense now. But I swear we got sparks early on in Dragonflight. So anyway, I think they're restricting the sparks. I reckon just give us as many sparks as we need. Why not? More gear. Anyway, obtain more knowledge for the patron orders. Yep, that's a weekly occurrence. Craft something profitable using spare concentration. Yep, weekly occurrence with the spell threads. We talked about it. All right, so extra activities. What did we get up to? This one's really only got up to 2 things, but the main one here is that I learnt all the alchemy recipes for all my alts using the daily meticulous experimentation thing. And it was a bid of a process. I had a spreadsheet there, had all my tune names. I had all the recipes there, and like I'll just tick off. I'll log in. I'll do my thaumaturgy. I'll do my daily experimentation. I'll do my daily transmute, all in the same go. And then eventually, like it took over 2 weeks or so, like probably 3 weeks of doing it, and I learned all that I can from the experimentation. So I no longer have to do experimentations, which is good, because it was annoying, to be honest. It was fucking annoying. But now that I've got it, there's added benefit to it for the alt army, because I learned more recipes. I'm getting more patron orders and the flicker orders and stuff like that. So that's more points to me. So because if I get a flicker or patron order and I craft it first craft, that's 2 knowledge points. And if you know anything about my method, I'm grinding out knowledge points, and knowledge points, like something like over 50,000 plus knowledge points, man, that I'm grinding just on the alts alone. And I'm not stopping there. I'm gonna keep going because I do like the patron orders. I feel like the patron orders are like a kind of mission table aspect. Like eventually, when you're maxed out, right? When people get maxed out on their professions, they realize that every 4 days they can come in, or daily, really, if they want to. But really, every 4 days on average is the patron order refresh for the glimmers. The glimmers are the ones that give you 2 knowledge points. Remember, the flickers give only 1, and they come daily. But the glimmers come every 4 days, for me anyway. I've sort of worked out a pattern, and I sort of know when I got to do them. So, but anyway, that's out of the way. And then more, I started to level the alts to 75 because I did all my patron orders and my daily thaumaturgy. I got spare time in the rest of the day. I was like, well, I might as well just start leveling. So I started leveling in Ash, doing the weekly quest that gives Cage, and I was just doing that along with world quests, because I think you got to complete like 6 world quests or five world quests that give 20% each. So 5 world quests, and just conveniently 5 world quests in that area. And then while I was doing the world quest, I was signed up in a random dungeon queue, and just doing a random dungeon, once or twice, it was an alt definitely boosts up the level. Like definitely, because it levels up a lot quicker because I've got rested experience. And sometimes you get a dud dungeon pug group that are pretty slow and they've never been there before. But that's all right. I'm pretty patient now. But like sometimes you get a fast group that just pull everything and just like, fuck yeah, let's go. And that's always a good thing. It feels like a little bit of boost, but like it's slow but steady. We want to get to 80 on all the alts. So whenever I got spared time and I've ticked all the boxes, leveling is the last thing on the priority list, and that's what I'm going to do. But let's nip into the proof of gold section. Just note there is a extra tidbit at the end or towards the end of the proof of gold section this week. Do have a look at it. I do talk throughout the whole video, so up to you guys. I just noticed, like, when I look at the analytics, like the average view time is like 7 minutes. So being that we're at that point now, so the people that start watching, they stop, which is, I don't know, doesn't matter. All right, proof of gold time, boys. Let's go. No mucking around. We're gonna log straight into the second account. Fuck, I'm thirsty, I tell you what. Oh, keep trying to keep your fluids up, eh? Even though, like, I feel super dehydrated. All right, so we're in. What we got? Alcoholic. Let's have a look. Scroll down. I'll just turn on cursor trail. That's what you like. All right, so what do we got? 602 235. 602 235. Enter. All right, we'll want the guild bank and the war bank next. Guild bank and war bank, so we can chuck down the guild bank. So we've got 669,476. 669,476. There you go, nice and easy. All right, war bank's next. War bank is next. If you've noticed, my pile of dreaming essences from Dragonflight is now accumulating to become more blasphemites. I just want to fill this whole wall full of blasphemites. So it's like my annual, or like my expansion gambling habit. So because I'm buying up blasphemites, might as well fill them up here because fuck it. I've been putting the dreaming essence over on this side. But anyway, side note, warbank now. Let's do a cleanup of the warbank while we're here. Oh, look how clean and tidy my warbank is. See, cool. There's a few bits and pieces in there, not too much. But what we want the number. So it's 6515970. 6515970. Let's double check that. 6515970. Yep. All right. So we just need we need the time, actually, time played before we log out. So back to Alcoholic. What about 31 days, 16 hours, 56 minutes? So 31, 16, 56. All right. We'll log out and we'll go over to the main account. All right, main account now, boys. Logging into Goldson. Still need to transform him into a cool Tyran pirate with the black beard and all that, like from the thumbnails and stuff. Sort of morphing the theme of Goldson. Goldson, the cool Tyran pirate. He loves his plundering. Kind of like that theme, actually. We're going to go with it. All right, sick. Well, Well, open the mailbox. We've opened the mail. Oh, we got 95 mails, so we might as well sit there and open it. Check it out. Look at all the mail coming in. I only use postal. I might use TSM in the future for like mail, and K-Check pointed out for warehousing. I haven't had the time to delve into TSM at the moment. Maybe later when we're fully set up and we've got more time during the week. Because as you know, the time each week is going to decrease for me as we get more and more crazy. But I got a little interesting one here at the end of proof of gold this time. I've made a projection sheet for, what do you call it? Full cam, mid cam. All right, so we've completed all. Let's see how much we got actually. We'll go back. So if I close this window, it should pop up here. Oh, we got 1.18 million. Not too shabby. So, well, now that we've opened the mailbox, we might as well just get the bloody the data we need, eh? We'll go back to. You can see me. Hello. Fuck. So what do we want? We want 4287. 4287 Boom. There we go. Is that right? 427. Yeah, it looks good. And then the time played 398.15. 398, 1 hour, 5 minutes. Boom. Boom shakalaka. There you go. All right, we'll swipe over to the left, and we're gonna check out. We're gonna see how much we made, what the balance is. Oh, holy shit! We're pretty much we're in the negative today, boys. We probably already know from the thumbnail. Oops, but that's how we track it every week. Doesn't matter. We don't try and jip the system and wreck the thumbnails. We just whatever we record at the proof of gold, that's what's going on the thumbnail. So, and it's with negative 14k. So that's funny. That's funny. That tells me that I'm reinvesting everything I make. But anyway, let's how many hours? So 66 hours. So steady hours, similar to last week, 68, 66. But in total, we've done 442 hours since the War Within launch, which is pretty crazy, eh? Let's find out the average. So we're averaging about 9 hours a day on average since the War Within. There you go. Fun fact. All right. So the gold per hour is we spent 222 gold per hour, negative 200 gold an hour for every hour last week. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that low number. That's good because that just tells me that we're bloody investing more everything back into the business. So you can see here, gold earned, we're negative 69 million. Oh, 6.9 million, sorry, not 69. Negative 69 million, that'd be a fucking farce, wouldn't it? So far we're negative 15.8k per hour since the War Within. We're gonna get surplus, mate. You watch, just wait and see. But let's talk about the gold chart. Oh yeah, look at this new spreadsheet update. Let's increase this bigger. All right, so this is a little chart here. So you can see here on the left here, if you look at the screen quick, these are the weeks. So we've just done, just before we start, I'll show you how to project the sell. So you see we've completed this week just now because we've just written it down, but we don't have the balance. So you just click on the cell, then press equals, right? And then you click on the tab at the bottom. So we go back to gold tracking, and then you just click on the cell that you want to project. So in this case, it'd be the 12 million. So click that, and then enter, and you see there. And we're still in the red, really, because we're not going to change to green until we're above 19 million. So we're slowly creeping back up. But we'll finish this off, so we'll make that green. There we go. And then we'll just get it ready for next week. So we'll make that blue. This one is episode 7, and that would be the 8th of October 2024. All right, so that's ready for next week's proof of gold. But we'll go back to the chart. So this I've got in here projected. So so just so you know, this graph here I'm going to show you is my estimation of how long the War Within is going to be, and how much gold per hour per week on average we need to accumulate to get to that goal of 100 million. So it might be a bit hard to see, but this red line on the graph represents where we started, so 19 million, and then at the end is 119 million. And this blue line here, that's our current progression. So right now we're below that red line. So we're we went, as you can see at the start, we spent a lot of money, and then we're slowly tapering back up. So hopefully over the next few or the following weeks, so I've calculated 72 weeks, and we can do that here. So we scroll down. So this is my estimation: 72 weeks which is 18 months in the War Within. And if we go by, I did this. I had help with AI. Well, Grok this morning was telling me, like, I was estimating with AI, and Grok and I come up with the estimation January 6, 2026 is when would be like sort of like the last date, I guess, for the War Within, and that we've come to that conclusion because I said, like, they said it's going to be quicker than what you used to, and Dragonfly was 21 months, and now I'm thinking, like, if there's no season 4, then it makes sense. Like every sort of every 8 weeks they have a patch, and there's nine 8-week cycles currently, so that patch for 9 or 10, the next patch is coming out soon, and it'll be on the 8th week, which should be next week or the week after, I'm assuming. I think it's the week after. So in 2 weeks' time, we'll have that new patch for the patron orders. But that's my estimate. So on average, I have to make 1.4 million gold every week on average for the rest of the War Within. So that's sort of my target, 1.4 million. And right now, it doesn't seem like we're getting there. Because if you look here, projected, I should be at 27 million. But I'm not, which is okay. Because I know I've got like a datum point now. So this datum point's going to be like, same with my weight loss. I've got the similar trajectory, but over time, so you'll be able to see this graph. So maybe I don't show this every week, maybe just every month or so we have a look at the graph, because like a watch pot never boils, ladies and gentlemen. So, but anyway, that's the proof of gold for this week. We'll head back to the main weekly recap, and we'll figure out what's going on for the rest of the week there. Okay. All right, cool. We're back from the proof of gold. Thank you for that. Now we're going to move into long-term goals. We got, what do we got? Get all 120 tunes to level 80. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Slow and steady. I did make a big change. Like, if you watch my weekly videos, I started with the 310 knowledge points on the tailors. Then I went to 340 because I wanted to add in spell thread, the extra 30 points for spell thread. Then I went back, and I realized I didn't need those to make the spell threads. And then now I've gone back, so I'm back at 340 knowledge points. So because I realize you use less concentration the more skill you put into spell threads, and because spell threads are the bread and butter of the build at the moment, they're the ones that spell threads is making me the most money, I believe, right now. I'm not sure how much money I'm making from the daily thaumaturgy click buttons. I need to work that out, but 340 knowledge points, so that's going to affect the percentages of the progression coming up. But let's have a look here. So just so you know, that 340 knowledge points on each tailor, and then concurrently 92 alchemists with 230 knowledge points each, together using this army and 4 mains and a couple gatherers. I plan to get 100 million gold in the War Within. And if you just watch the proof of gold and you've seen the graph at the end and the projection of how we estimate January 6, 2026. That's going to be a fun time. Yeah. But let's go into progression time. All right, so this is the top one here in pink. This is the progression of the leveling. So last week we had 31.67%. This week we got 37%. So we've gone up. What's that? 5.5%, I would say. No, yeah, 5.5% roughly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 5.5%. Just doing the extra leveling and stuff. Like every week counts. If we can get 5.5% every week, we're gonna get all the tunes to level 80 pretty quick, man. Pretty quick. And then once all the tunes are at level 80, we can scratch this off the progression list, or we can just leave it at 100%, whatever. And let's look at the tailors. So the tailors aren't going to have much of an increase because I added in, or if you look on the screen now, I haven't changed it to 340, but I'll change it for next week. That should be 340, not 310. But because I've changed it, the percentages, the gain isn't going to be as good. So I went from 47.53% just to 48.95. So we're below 50% on the Taylor army. The Taylors have more points, so that's expected. But we're nearly at 50% on the Taylor army, which is slow and steady. How you going? So halfway between we're about 1.5 months in. It's gone quick. All right. So the big jump was the Alchemists. We jumped 10%, 10.3% on the knowledge gain. So the Alchemists are at 64% knowledge points. So we slow and steady. We're going to get to 100%. Once we get to 100%, oh man, hopefully we're going to start making some more coin. So the step now is to get finish off all the knowledge books. I'm going to finish all the knowledge books this week. Yeah. Okay. So new goals. So attend the Dark Moon Fair on all 92 alts. So last month we missed out. Sorry, I didn't see the worth of going to the Dark Moon Fair but it was on the priority list, but it was at the bottom. But this week the Dark Moon Fair is coming around, and we're most of the alts are above 90 skill. So we're at that point now where we're getting that extra 3 skill matters. So we're nearly going to get all the alts to 100 skill plus, which is pretty bonkers, really, considering I'm doing 92 of them. But slow and steady wins the race. We're going to get there. So we're going to attend the Dark Moon Fair for sure. Probably do a video on that. That could be interesting, right? Obtain more knowledge points via the patron orders. Yeah, we're going to be doing that for the rest of the time. Craft something profitable using the spare concentration. Yeah, we're going to more likely do spell threads, some enchants, and yeah. And let's have a look. Level up all 92 alts to level 75. Okay, righto. And we can do that. That's at the bottom of the list, but we'll give a good crack at that one. And there's apparently a delve event, which I'm not fully full blown on it, but apparently you get like double XP or something with brand. I'm not sure. I'll give it a test with the delves. Like if the delves are giving like mad XP for the bonus week, then we'll try that. But I'm not going to count on it. But anyway, in conclusion, this one's got a quick one because I've got to pick up the missus soon. In 35 minutes I've got to leave, so I've got to edit this video and then get it all uploading because my internet's shit, so it takes ages to upload. So I've got to render it, got to get it on board and get it sorted and ship it out the gate, and then hopefully come home and around 4 o'clock, and which is normally when Mantheus starts streaming, and so we'll give Mantheus a good lurk. I do like hanging out with Mantheus. He's pretty cool, I reckon. But in conclusion, what do we got? So we're slow and steady. Let's go full cam, eh? Full cam. So slow and steady. If you're just starting out alt armies and you're not sure what's going on, do have a look at like enchanting and jewel crafting. If you are keen to follow me and do the alchemy Taylor alts, just mind you, they are easy to set up. The profit's not really there. The profit's when they're fully set up, in my opinion, and a lot of people aren't going to do what I'm doing. But the thing is, because I'm doing 92 alts and my goal is 100 million. Let's say your goal is a gold cap, so 10 million. So you could start today easily and do 10 alts, say 10 Taylor alchemy alts, and 10 alts is very achievable because like it's not as much time as me. Like you're doing 10% of what I'm doing. Right, and you probably got 10 alts there sitting there, so why not? It's up to you. I don't care. You want to join? You want to do some alt army shit? Let's go. It's all new, but I reckon it's gonna be good, eh? I'm just looking forward to tomorrow's video, the weight loss Wednesdays. I'm calling it weight loss Wednesday. We're gonna have a bit of weigh-in tomorrow morning after we wake up, and I'm gonna go through what I ate for the week, and it's not as good. It's not as what I hoped, but I did have a comment about, I enjoy your videos, but what the hell's going on with your weight loss? It's all junk food. It's like, yeah, and if you're watching this, it's because I stated that I'm not going cold turkey. I've gone cold turkey before and it doesn't last, but this time I'm taking a weekly elimination approach to my diet. So for those of you who want to lose weight and you want to do it slowly over time and play games at the same time like me, then follow that journey with me. And it's going up on YouTube It's too important. It's probably the most important aspect of all of our lives is our health, you know, health, wealth, and happiness. You know, those three items. That's what we focus on the channel here, and we're gonna be making a Financial Friday episode one day when I got time, and we're gonna incorporate that in there. So because I know where everyone's at in life, whether they like to admit it or not, it's just pure statistics. So hopefully over time we can convince you to change your ways a bit and start improving your health, start improving your wealth, and increasing your happiness, you know, and not the opposite way around, because most people are going downhill, like in terms of the trajectory, but they just don't know it and they don't want to admit it. I'm included. I'm definitely included that. But like, I'm trying to turn the tables around and go, fuck you, system. I don't want to, like, I see where I'm going. I don't want to be in that position in 5-10 years. I don't want to be like that. I want to flip it around now and just slowly, over time, increase the trajectory back up into the positive. Once we go back in the positive, we're cheering. It's like right now, because I've got the mindset now, like I don't really care, because I see myself in 10 years time. Well, like when I'm 46 years old, I see what I am, what I'm going to be, because I'm doing it slowly and steady over time, and I'm not stressed. But like if you wait 10 years and you keep doing what you're doing, and then you're like, oh fuck, what have I done? Then you're hitting yourself with regret, you know. Oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, you know. And then you're just gonna keep doing that until you're dead. That's the truth. You know, if you want to turn your life around, stick with me. I'll be your guiding light. We'll get through this shit together, man. Because tough times are coming, hardships coming, and like that utopian future that I envision is on the horizon. But we're gonna go through some hard times before we get there. That's for fucking sure. So stay with me. I'm gonna peace out. Oh wait, no, not peace out. I've got one more thing to bring up, and I just remembered while scratching my fucking head because of my itchy. In yesterday's video, I talked about my psoriasis, and you probably can't see it, but got dry skin. It's like fungal. Like because I wear my headphones all the time. Like I've got big ears. Look, hello. Got big ears, and like because I wear the headphones. Look, hello. Oops, turn that off. But because I wear these for 9 hours a day plus, longer than that, like the fungus grows, and like my ear, like the back of my ears stink like shit. Like it's a bad smell, and I got to always washing it. You know, I try and have a shower every day, but let's be honest, I don't. But one of the comments, and this is why I like YouTube a lot, because like I say shit in these videos, and then people go, "Fuck, I can help this guy." If I'm helping people, then people want to help me. That's cool. I love that shit. We need to do more of that shit in our lives. But what I'm saying is, the guy said, "Oh, I had similar experiences, and I've got to try this new soap. It's called Aleppo soap. And I looked into it. I was like, oh, what's this Aleppo? Apparently, this is like the OG soap, the proper soap that they used in the Middle East for like thousands of years or something like that. And this soap is like, it's not like your typical factory soap shit that we got now. And it's using like oils and stuff, and you can wash your whole body with it. So I ended up going on Amazon and buying 3 bars of this soap. They're 200-gram bars each, and it cost me like $45. So it's like $15 Australian for a bar of soap. Yeah, like that, brother. So this dark grey soap. When I get it, I'll show you. I'll tweet about it, because that's what we do. We tweet things now and then. Tweet on X. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll catch you later.